Hello, and welcome to Mrs. Sassy's Sunday Stream, episode 24. I appreciate you guys all being here today. So I'm going to start this off by saying I've had a rough, week and a half. This ear is completely clogged. I have tried Debrox, which is supposed to remove wax from your ears. I did it 3 times last week. Nothing. No budging. Nothing whatsoever. I'm miserable. I can hear myself echoing in my ear. So if anybody has any recommendations, I know I don't have a regular family doctor because I work for a doctor. They're an OBGYN, so they usually just take care of all of my medical stuff, but this might be out of their wheelhouse and I am frustrated, but it's super clogged. And here's the reasoning. So when I was looking at wax removal systems and stuff like that, they were saying anybody who wears earbuds or anything like that for long periods of time, that can produce wax. Well, I wear hearing aids. So I have to say that is probably one of the reasons I've never struggled like this before with this type of situation. I know this is not the best way to open my show, but I'm desperate. I need, other than going to urgent care, which I just don't have time for. It's a pain in the ass. Oh, it's falling out. And we're losing it. I'm trying to do it at home. There's no reason why. I guess I might have to do the wax candles, right? And have it removed that way. I don't know. I might have to just buy those and try that this week. Anyway, I'm miserable, but I'm here for you, and we're going to have a good time. So before we get into anything further, I'm going to say hello to my friends in the chat. Logical Spot, good to see you. You were here bright and early. Yes, I always have to wear the hoops because they are expected now. So yes, hoops are in. Hoops are in. Dempsey, good to see you. Yeah, I can't. It is 12 noon here. And if I started drinking now, I would just want to go to bed for the rest of the day. And I still have laundry to do, meal prep for the week. I have to do all that boring functioning stuff. So that's why I usually just drink on my evening streams, because then I get to get drunk and go to bed. And it's fun. Hi, my friend, Bad Take, Bojan. I'm always going to remember that. Rhymes with Trojan. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. My new friend, happy to see you. Happy to see that everyone fucking loves Elf. So Bobotron, fun fact, Mr. Cannoli absolutely despises the movie because he can't stand Will Ferrell. My daughter and I do appreciate the movie. We like it. I was trying to figure out something fun to do for the poll. And so I figured I would try to do 2 Christmas movies that are kind of like live action. I tried to find something similar. So yeah, I think Elf is great. And Elf is one of those cult classics now. They're so popular that I think it's HelloFresh is actually doing meals like Buddy the Elf, like spaghetti with the syrup and stuff like that. So, and the world's best cup of coffee, stuff like that. So obviously there's something there. I look forward to the in-depth conversation about Victoria's Secret and a discussion and chat about East of Clap's manipulation from a panel of experts. That's what we're here for. My choice for a holiday film is The Holiday. Okay. Maybe the last stream before I'm not going to be doing a stream Christmas Eve, just because, Christmas Eve is hard. A lot of people do stuff with their family. And so I won't be. So I think I have 2 more episodes after this. Maybe the one before that we can have Vex on or we can get a few friends on. We can talk holiday movies, why they're good, why a lot of people think they're overrated. Cannoli has a hard time with Christmas movies now. You see them even Christmas Vacation, he used to absolutely love, and now he's getting tired of it. So I'd like to hear from everybody just to see. Hey, Gord King, good to see you. Zombie Main, good to see you as well. Jay, what's up? How are you, my friend? Congratulations on your permanent spot on Saturday Night Hypnosis. That's amazing. I'm glad to see you didn't develop late onset downs from the stream with AJ. Oh my God, the Circle of Jerks was pretty funny last night. And I love just Vex goes at it, she just gives it right back to AJ, and it's hysterical, but in such a funny way. Nebraska because good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Appreciate you. Oh, well, thank you so much, Jay. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much. I do pull myself together, you guys, every Sunday for this stream. Okay. I didn't wake up like this. So thank you, Jay. I appreciate you. I did have like I try to wear Christmas shirts. I like to wear themed t-shirts. I don't know. I'm lame like that. But Arizona is cold this weekend. And so I put on myself a little hoodie instead. I was going to wear the Cannoli Sasquatch hoodie, but that thing is really heavy and I did not want to sweat profusely during the stream. So maybe down the road I can debut that. Also, we do have merch. I know I never talk about it. Cannoli never talks about it, but we do have merch and the link is in the description of the show. You want a hoodie? Listen, what was it? Friday was pretty chilly here. I have a Cannoli Sasquatch sweatsuit. So I have the hoodie and the matching pants. Super comfortable. Great quality. Just saying. Oh, yeah. No, completely clogged. It is so miserable. Okay, so I did do like 3 times I did the DeBrock stuff and it alleviated the pressure, but nothing is moving. Nothing is moving. So I might just have to do old school candle in the ear. I've just been so busy, you guys. I don't take care of myself. So I've been putting it on the back burner. Like Friday was such an insane day. Yesterday, I watched 3 movies. We'll get into it. Listen, we're just going to have a good time. I have a bunch of topics, but they can always move to next week. We're just going to hang out and chit chat. I got some stuff to say, but I mean, come on. That's what you're here for. You're here to hear me babble. Greetings, children of the earth. I like that too. Yeah, I know. I noticed that too. Yeah, I noticed you changed it. I saw it in the comments, I think yesterday somewhere. Oh, you know what? I think it was on our show. By the way, Cannoli and I reviewed a movie, which I'll talk about in a minute. And we did a live review yesterday. It was fun. Melvin, good to see you're still alive and well. Only Melvin understands that. Yeah. Oh, and I have my ho 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 cup. And I got my nails did. And they're like Dorothy glitter, like, Dorothy's shoes from Wizard of Oz. That's the snail color for sure. I like to get festive, people. I what else do we have in life? I mean, life fucking sucks lately. Do what you can to get by. Do what you can. All right, keep going. Oh, here's my favorite white bear. Oh, yeah. If you have anything that takes down swelling, any kind of vitamin supplements using capsaicin pills will help swelling and such. Watch is definitely thing, but swelling causes mucho problems. Okay. Yeah. I think Cannoli was telling me that you had mentioned something to him about it. So I've got to get it out of there because I did have my nurse practitioner look last Monday. I felt like I was getting an ear infection and she was able to look in my ear and did see that it was pretty packed full of ickiness. So anyway, I have to get this out. I have to get this out. Hi, Cassie. Good to see you. Jim Carrey's The Grinch is good. And I don't even like Jim Carrey. I like it too. I mean, and the funny thing is when it first came out, Cannoli really did like it. It's just overplayed now, but The Grinch is his absolute favorite Christmas thing ever. So fun fact, when we were younger and I had my own little apartment, I had like a little studio apartment and I had a little tree. I don't know, maybe 4-foot tree. And Wendy's at the time, was it Wendy's or Taco Bell? I don't remember. One of the fast food joints was, I think it was when did The Grinch come out? It might have been when The Grinch came out. Duh. They were giving away, or there was all these like cute little like toys or ornaments. So I tried to get all of them and I did a whole Grinch tree for Cannoli, but I still couldn't get him to stay the night at my apartment. No, here's the thing. I can read, but, and we'll get to that about Godzilla too. Thank God I can read. However, my hearing aid helps a little bit. It's just, you know what? It's a lot of pressure, but I can hear out of this ear. So if you just type all caps into this ear, I'm okay. It's really miserable. I'm struggling. I know lots of people don't. Hi, Gravy. Good to see you. You'll be eating soon, but you'll come back. Listen, we'll be here. We shall be here. Listen, I'm just taking my time going through the comments. We're all here just to hang out. Just a group of my friends hanging out. I know. He hates him. The only movie he thinks he's tolerable in is Step Brothers, which I absolutely love, but it's because, and he'll tell you, it's because he is not the main character. He is a side character or supporting character, as they say. So he says he's tolerable there. I don't mind him. I don't think he's as funny as people say sometimes, but I don't hate him. Like, Cannoli hates Kevin Hart too. I kind of think he's funny, especially when him and The Rock and their chemistry they have together. I enjoy it. Christmas Vacation and Christmas Story are it. Yeah, those were the two ones that Cannoli really enjoyed and watched them. Watch them a lot too. I think it's just the problem is they get overplayed. I don't know. I'm not really sure what my favorite Christmas movie is. I'm not really sure. Like if I had to pick one, I think it might change every year depending upon like what mood you're in. Let's see, what else do we have? Cannoli is blessing it. Blessing it. He's gooching and blessing. All right. I'm just going through everybody's chit-chatting with each other. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone. There's Zax. Hi, Zax. How are you? Oh, I miss Love. Sorry. Love it. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I have a blocked ear. My left ear is completely blocked, full of waxola. And it's from my hearing aids. I've never had this issue before, and I can't get it to move. And I've tried stuff, so we're just gonna. I don't know. Zach's good show last night. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. I don't even know if Tim has after streams anymore because I can't even stay up because you guys are an hour later now. In Japan, they sell these bamboo ear scrapers, kind of dangerous, but usually correctly, no wax can stand up to them. You know what it is too, is like fun fact about me, please judge accordingly. I'm weird, if you guys didn't already know. And I go through weird phases of things I like to watch that calm me down. Right now I do ASMR. I have like 2 ASMR girls that are really good. They don't do the mouth clicking and all that weird shit. It's more like brushing of hair and just stuff like that. Anyway, I used to enjoy watching YouTube videos of removing earwax. Very soothing. So like I want so bad somebody to do that on my ear and just let me watch it. Like, they have the little camera thing and I want to watch it while they take out the wax. I think you can buy that shit now too. I don't know. It's just, it's bad. It's bad. I'm wearing my Grinch pants right now. I have a black Santa hat that says Bah Humbug on it. Perfect. I am wearing black and red checker pants that look very Christmassy. I did have my Grinch t-shirt on, but I'm cold. Oh, you love Actually. That is my in-laws' favorite movie. They watch it every year. A few times, I think. Oh, Cannoli thinks you might be a little gay. That's okay. I don't think you are. I think you're fine. My father-in-law's straight and he absolutely loves it. See, there you go. He has spoken. Yeah. No. Yep. We talked about this on the stream, man. He can only like being at his house. My TV wasn't big enough. I didn't have all the channels, and that wasn't enough. So anyway, I give him shit all the time, but it's totally funny. I was ahead of my time. Yeah, he was. Zombie Box, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Oh, here's his favorite. He's watching The Long Halloween right now. Perfect holiday movie. Okay. Yes, we did actually watch Die Hard 2 last night, getting ready for MMM tomorrow night. And it's so funny though, because like, I know it's a make-believe movie, but it was so like the ending like was so far-fetched. I'm sure Cannoli will talk about it, but it was pretty funny. Batman Returns is the best Christmas movie. Hail, Mrs. Sassy. Hey, spice it up, Joker. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by for a moment on your busy day. I know everybody is busy. Black and red Christmas pants, otherwise known as pajama bottoms. They're the checkered one. They are pajama bottoms, but they are like, I don't know. I feel like, because I have checkered on my Christmas tree too, like the black and red checkered. I know, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Gave birth to the first baby after watching Die Hard. Good for you. I love that. Oh, Do you have a channel email? Yes, I do. It is Mrs. Cannoli Sasquatch. I know, it's before I changed my name, at gmail.com. I do have a channel email, so MRS Cannoli Sasquatch at gmail.com. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah, you got to watch Die Hard too if you're on the show tomorrow, you stinker. You stinker, you stinker. All right, so we are all through the comments. Thank you so much, everybody who is here. I appreciate you guys so much. We're going to start off with just a little something before. I think we're going to push this until next Saturday, or this coming Saturday will be the last time, I think, and then we'll close it up unless she wants to keep it open longer. Just wanted to bring this up real quick. If you guys haven't already, just a reminder, we're still raising money for Vex's legal aid fund. Many of you know her story. Just the legal fees are hitting her hard. It is the holidays. So any little bit helps. If you guys wanted to make a charitable donation, like we often sometimes do during the holiday, then throw a couple bucks Vex's way. I know she'd greatly appreciate it. Vex's birthday is this coming Saturday, December 9th. So if you would like to, get Vex a little gift, here you go. Justice for Vex. Then yes, please just throw a little bit her way. I think this might be the last time I mention it. I don't want to harass people for it, but I just want to hang in there long enough to try to get her as much as we can. But if you guys are interested, the link is in my description of the show. It's also pinned to the top of my Twitter page. So I appreciate you guys. You know what? I should. But just so you guys know, I am 500 hours away from meeting monetization and 32 subscribers. I'm right on the cusp, you guys. I am I would love to hit that. I'm hoping that my Wonka review that I do in 2 weeks helps me. I would love in less than 6 months of having a channel to be monetized. That would be amazing. So I don't know if you guys can bully anybody to subscribing to my channel, but the watch hours, I think too, 500 watch hours and only 32 subscribers left, and I will be there. So anyway, so yeah, if you guys want to help Vex, I appreciate you. Hey, aloha, Debise, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. Anyway, wanted to just kind of throw this out there, help Vex if you guys want to. Appreciate you. And yeah, there we go. So we're going to talk about a couple of things that we saw over the weekend. Now, Vex was going to hang out with me to talk about one of the movies, but she was up too late last night, hanging out with the circle of jerks. So that's okay. That's okay. It was a great show. Good show last night, you guys. Here we go. Here we go. What do you mean they reset? That happens? Tell me, how does that rehappen? How does that rehappen? How does it reset? All right, here we go. We're going to share this real quick. Now. Oh, hi. Hello, I had to say it. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. Okay, so saw Godzilla-1 yesterday. Okay. Let me just tell you, it was amazing. Okay. I have to say that if you guys think that watching anything with subtitles is a deterrent to watch the movie, it's not. I don't know if you don't hit 3K watch out. Oh, so you have a year and then it resets. Oh, that is crappy. You guys better get me there. I mean, my channel started the Memorial Day weekend, so I have time, but let's get me there. That sucks, Zombie Box. I am so sorry about that. Yes, best Godzilla movie ever made. I have to say, Fantastic movie. Cannoli and I did a review on his channel yesterday. If you guys haven't checked it out and you don't mind spoilers, go ahead and jump over to his channel after this and check it out. We had a good time seeing this movie. So couple of notes. Oh, good. I'm glad that you're here then, because I saw Ladyballers too, and we're going to talk about that. So subtitles. Totally doesn't take you out of the movie. I feel like somebody who does have a hard time, whether hearing or just with accents in general, sometimes, just the way words are pronounced, you have a hard time. You could lose the story just not being able to understand what they're saying. I felt like, because I knew what they were saying, like this was the first movie I've ever watched in my entire life that was fully subtitled in the theater. And I appreciated it. And it really it did not take you out of the movie. Concentrating on that as well as watching the picture, it did not. And I have to say, for a $15 million, was it $15 million budget? This movie was insane compared to, like Cannoli was saying, The Flash at $300 million. This movie, from a female perspective, was fantastic. There was a little bit of a love story in there. It didn't have to be in there, but it was fine. It wasn't overdone. There was no politics in it. And like Cannoli had mentioned, the only politics that were in there were the ones for their own government. So I highly recommend seeing this movie if you can in the theaters and see it in IMAX. So the only bad thing is we are so spoiled, as they say, because we like our recliners, right? We like our fancy theaters. Well, our theater, our IMAX, did not have the recliner seats, but I got the row that has like a lot of leg room, like where there's a walking area and stuff. And it didn't bother me. It did not bother me to not be able to recline for 2 hours. It was just... Yes, here is the only criticisms of Godzilla. Minutes 1, it would be -1, but he's got really chubby fingers on his phone, poor thing. It was too long and not enough Godzilla. Yes, it was a little bit too long. Cannoli had mentioned too, where they were getting ready to set up for battle at the end, to try and defeat Godzilla. It was a little bit drawn out there. Sometimes I don't know, it was fine for me too. I felt like it was really good. It was really enjoyable. When he powers up with his radioactive breath, holy crap, that's amazing. It was really just for $15 million, just the sound, the visuals. And, I'm not too incredibly familiar with the old school Godzilla, but I can see where they did mimic a lot of that here. I've seen bits and pieces, but it was really well done. Highly recommend you guys go see it, but see it in IMAX if you can. You tweeted me something. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. I will check it out after the show. I appreciate you. Oh, good to see you. I'm on Rich the Swag Lord. I know it's a tough poll. That's why I did it. Aha. And hello to you. Thank you so much for hanging out. No, it's not spoiler free. So don't maybe watch it until after. I don't know if it would ruin the experience of the movie knowing what happened. Maybe that there's one part in it that there was a little bit of a surprise at the end that might change it. So no, so maybe go see the movie first and then watch our review. But it wasn't any major, like, earth-shattering spoilers in there. It's a Godzilla movie. $15 million budget. Imagine you gave those Japanese people. I know they would put Lord of the Rings to shame. And so there is talk of this. The director of Godzilla -1 interested in doing a Star Wars film. As Cannoli had mentioned, he has his reservations because Disney's attached to it, but the Japanese also don't stand for all that woke bullshit. So I don't know. If they gave him full creative control, there might be a great outcome. You just never know. Movies like Godzilla, Jaws, Halloween never show the threat enough for the viewer's liking. Build suspense. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you need... Okay, so what I did hear about the Monarch series, we have not watched it yet, but I did hear that it's not so much Godzilla, it's more about the people surrounding Godzilla. So if you want good, I guess, people stories, less Godzilla, that's what I'm hearing about it. So we haven't really checked it out yet just for that reason, because we kind of want to see more Godzilla. I have to say, yeah, exactly. Stay away from Disney. So I think that this director of this movie would be better off just doing his own thing. Hopefully there's a sequel to this. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you thought of the ending. Yes, we are hearing it's boring. I hear that it's really just in a direction that we're hoping it would go in the Godzilla direction. It's going more in the people stories direction. And I don't think I really give a crap about the people. You know what I mean? But yes, we were talking about this yesterday on Cannoli's review. You have this Godzilla movie made from the Japanese. Oh, Nebraska, thank you. I just got your email. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm going to definitely try that. So you have things like this Japanese movie, Godzilla -1. You have Indian movies like RRR and a handful of others. I mean, you like it? Okay. Then everybody has their own. I guess it depends on what you're wanting from the show. If you're wanting a bunch of Godzilla, I don't know. Maybe we should give it a shot. I don't know. I mean, we do love your recommendations. So, anyone who says otherwise is just hating. Okay, good point. I guess it's really depending upon what you're looking for from the story. I don't know. Listen, here's the thing. I don't have a whole lot of time to watch stuff. I am so surprised that I've been able to watch so many things lately, like binged over Thanksgiving weekend, Blue-Eyed Samurai off of Jay's request, suggestion. And I really loved it. But I sat there, I watched it, got it done. It's so hard for me to get wrapped up in these series because I just feel like I don't have the time for them. But listen, if people love it, I think it's great. So yes, also lower budget films, The Northman. Oh, Cannoli loved that movie. The Menu. I haven't seen that yet, but I hear it's good. So my point is that you've got Indian cinema doing their thing. You've got Japanese making Godzilla -1 and great movies, great acting. All the actors in Godzilla -1 was great. They were great. They're no names over here anyway. They might be big in Japan. I don't know, but I don't understand why Hollywood can't take a page out of these people's books. I mean, the budgets aren't huge. The stories are great. I could not believe the special effects and what they did with this particular movie. Solo Godzilla is cool, but really shines when he fights other kaiju or teams up with Mothra to take down the bigger threat. I think so too, because basically it's just him attacking helpless people. So you can't really interact or react to that. So I do understand your point for sure. And I think Cannoli said that too, but have they done a good movie with that yet? I don't know. People who expect Godzilla from Monarch are watching the wrong show. It's not about Godzilla. It's about dealing with the Titans. It's like saying you hate Gen V because there isn't a lot of Homelander. That's the thing too. I think people are not watching the show for the right reason. If you are looking for Godzilla, then you're absolutely right. It's not for you. I could take it or leave it. Just, like I said, my time is so limited that I just have to really pick and choose what I'm going to watch. There are like 40 Godzilla movies, so there are plenty of Godzilla movies to choose from depending on your personal preference. Yeah, I hear there's a lot. I've only just watched anything that's very, very popular more recently. Pretty much what Cannoli tells me to watch. Well, if Hollywood cut the DEI grifters out of yes, I absolutely. Cannoli and I were talking about that last night, that they have to really, really fluff the budget so they can take care of all these miscellaneous things that they have to pay for, which is stupid. To quote John Lasseter, tell a compelling story with compelling characters in a believable world, and you have the recipe for a successful story. I agree. Which leads me to the next thing that we're going to talk about. Hang on 1 second. Here we go. Here is another movie, you guys, that I feel is really, really worth watching. I don't know if I can pull. Let's see. So this was recommended by Vex, and I don't know if there was somebody else who watched it as well, but we watched watched this movie called The Holdovers, and it is with Paul Giamatti and a no-name boy actor who he was fantastic. So the premise of this movie is these Paul Giamatti. Oh, it's not sharing that screen. Hold on. Share this tab instead. There you go. So, oh, I love King Kong too, but let me tell you, like, I have a hard time when Godzilla and King Kong fight each other because I feel bad for King Kong because he's getting hurt. It's weird. I'm an animal lover. It's stupid. I know. So The Holdovers. It is a movie about Paul Giamatti, who is a professor at a boys' college, Barton College, and unfortunately, he draws the short straw, and he has to stay over Christmas break for 2 weeks while all the other students go home for break, but some are left behind. So there are like 4 or 5 kids left behind, and it's a story about. I explain things really bad. This is why I just let Cannoli do the Godzilla review, and this is why I pre-record my movie reviews because I'm all over the place. But is he in Monarch? Is never not fantastic. So anyway, it's a movie about a relationship between this teacher and a student, and it's just an amazing, well acted, well written movie with no BS in it. It's a slow start, but it's got so many good, heartwarming parts to it. And Paul Giamatti is there you go. See, she didn't like it either, but she did like The Holdovers, which is why we watched it. Hey Beard, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. But it's a nice Christmas movie. I really enjoyed it. So like this weekend we saw The Holdovers and then we saw Godzilla, which are just really well written, well acted. Now I know Godzilla is, more of an action movie and there's, special effects and stuff. This Holdovers was just all acting and it was really, really good. It was emotional at times. It was funny at times. It was just, it's really good. It's really good. I highly recommend The Holdovers. If you need a good Christmas movie to watch, it's, kids aren't going to like it, but it's a good adult Christmas movie. And it was something very different. And I highly recommend The Holdovers if you guys need a good Christmas movie to watch. Speaking of good movies to watch, if you guys aren't familiar, we can play. Am I allowed to play trailers? I don't even know. Ladyballers. So I watched Ladyballers last night with Cannoli, and I have to say, I really did enjoy it. You watch a movie and you're like, oh my gosh, it was really good. And then you sit with your thoughts for a little bit and you wonder if it is all that it was cracked up to be after you originally saw it. Like if everybody did a movie review right after they saw the movie, I wonder if their thoughts would be different if they just waited 24 hours. Hang on one second. Probably not good to chant. Thank you, honey. I won't. You can, but you need to pause them every so often. Okay. I'm not sure if all of you guys are familiar with Ladyballers, but it just came out on Friday night. It's a production by the Daily Wire. And it basically makes fun of everything that's going on right now, particularly women in men's sports. Let me see if I can. There we go. Anyway, we can go through the trailer a little bit if you want, and then I can give you guys some of my hang on, I gotta pull up my. So there was a lot of funny parts to this, and I will go over it. If it has music, then put it on mute. It might be hard though because they're talking and stuff. Maybe I'll just play it for a couple seconds at a time. This is so hard. All right, let's try this. Hold on.
In a world where women's sports is being transformed, the Daily Wire calls foul with the most triggering comedy of the year. Okay, so here you go. So it wasn't as triggering as I thought, meaning I don't think they pushed the envelope as much as they could have pushed the envelope. There was a lot of good points to it.
they hit a lot of the major things as far as, how unfair it is where men are competing in women's sports pretending to be like, it's so easy. Just let me see. Did the movie pull any punches? I think it could have been harsher. I think it could have been harsher, to be honest with you. I think they played it a little safe in parts, maybe. I watched all of Ladyballers because a friend was screen sharing in Discord, and it just is as insufferable as woke movies to me. I don't want to be consistently reminding society is shit now. That is true. That is true. Well, this was a brief beer. Oh, well, good to enjoy your lunch. Enjoy your lunch. Good to see you, my friend. That's the thing. I don't know. I think that they played it a little bit too safe, maybe. Okay, here were my takeaway notes. Okay, here were my takeaway notes. People are always lying to convince themselves that this is what they need to be. Social media and stuff, they try to convince themselves that this is what they need to be. Right here, let's stop on this. There you go. This is the one of the main characters here. They did throw in the fact that there was Bud Light sponsors thrown at them, that each individual person pretending to be a girl automatically got a sponsorship. They did do a dig at Dylan Mulvaney, and I will show you that. There is a person here, and there's a clip from the movie preview trailer that did, reference Dylan Mulvaney. It was funny though, because there was a part where they were talking about possibly shaving their beards off, and of course, Jeremy, who has a razor company, did a whole commercial for his razor company. So I mean, I guess that was kind of funny. It was his movie, mine as well. But objectively speaking, it's good to make fun of woke culture because it's one big stupid joke. People who take woke culture seriously give it power. I agree. All the Daily Wire cast was in the film. Matt Walsh played a really big part, and it was hysterical. He did a very good job. Jeremy Boring actually did a good job as the main character. He played a coach who, of course, started coaching a bunch of men pretending to be females so they could, start winning again, because he felt like a loser. He wanted to find happiness, and he felt like his happiness was in winning. The funny part is there you had oh my gosh, what is his name? Holy crap. You had two of the other people doing oh my God, where are my words today? I can speak so well, and then I get in front of you guys and I just can't make a sentence. Brett Cooper and oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Cannoli, if you're in the chat, who the hell's the other guy? Oh my God. They were news anchors, and it was just funny to watch the them evolve over like supporting trans events, and then having trans flags up, and then they went through sensitivity training, and just they mocked everything. Let's see, is it an accident that guy looks a bit like Bruce Jenner? Probably not. And they did mention Bruce Jenner in here. If she can dodge a wrench, she has balls, or something like that. Yeah, it was okay. Well, listen, you can do whatever you want, it's fine. Oh yeah, I know. I don't know anything about Doctor Who, but I've seen clips of it, and it looks. My apologies to any Doctor Who fan. My apologies. I'm very sorry. It looks terrible. So at one point, the daughter was confused because the daughter thinks that she has to be a boy to win because boys do everything better. There was a part in it where tampons are for people who bleed, not just for women. It did have a sweet ending. I did like the ending. It was well done. Yes. Oh my God. Loved that movie. Okay. Fun fact. Jonathan Brandis, who was the lead boy in that, when I was younger, had a huge crush on him. God rest his soul. He committed suicide. And yes. So exactly. That movie was funny. And it was before all this woke bullshit. And I did enjoy the premise of that movie. So yes, that was really, I wondered if I was the only one that's ever seen it. They tear down these iconic IPs and replace them with corrupted versions to indoctrinate our children with the message. Yeah, I agree with you on that. So the movie overall was well done. I think you would appreciate it more if you do watch the Daily Wire, because it had people from the Daily Wire in there. Cannoli had to tell me that there was about 3 people in the main part, the sports players that were that have shows on the Daily Wire. 2 of them were sports. I guess, one was a comedian that got canceled, which is the one that plays Dylan Mulvaney. Let's see if we can find it real quick. Let me scroll down. I don't want to get in trouble for playing this, but so there's hang on. Why doesn't it? Okay, here.
You want us to compete as women.
So this is,
$5,000
I don't know if you guys, Matt Walsh, What is a Woman? That's him right there. He looks weird without glasses. It's funny how in today's time you can't correct a feminist without being a misogynist, but you also can't stand up for women because then you're a transphobe. I know. It's a lot of all over the place. It's very frustrating to know what you can and can't say. So there's Matt Walsh. I thought that was pretty funny. Okay, this one right here. Let's see. Okay. So I'll play this really quick. This one right here was totally a Dylan Mulvaney wannabe. It was so funny because talking about womanhood, how many days they've been a woman.
Of being a girl athlete? I love being a girl.
She wrote.
Oh, I guess
dominate every woman's sport.
I guess it wasn't as much as I thought. It's more in the movie. But anyway, it's just, you know what, you guys, it's a good watch. See right here. Right here, they're leaning. Oh God,
that's the biggest I've ever seen on a lady.
I don't care.
Lady.
See, everybody from the Daily Wire is in it. So anyway, it's a good, funny movie. I'm not really sure. It's worth watching. It's worth watching. You guys just watch it. It pokes fun at everything that's wrong with today. It shows how stupid it is that we let men dressed as women participate in sports. It's not fair. And then the ending actually showed you how comical it was. The ending, I feel like, was very sweet. It was very well done, and it made a really good point. But the one funny thing that Jeremy kept saying throughout the whole thing, his punchline is, winners are just losers who win. So it's basically a documentary. You know what? It kind of is. It kind of felt that way too. It kind of felt that way, that it was a little bit of a documentary as to what's happening today, just a comedic documentary. But it was good. I recommend you guys watching it if you need something funny to watch. I really thought they would push it a little bit harder than they did, especially since it's behind a paywall. I mean, Daily Wire funded it all himself. So I just don't understand why these insane people are being allowed to just walk around being insane. One, it's the cool thing to do now. Unfortunately, it's the cool thing to do. To have a mental illness is cool. And because, like I've said before, my uncle in New Jersey had said that his daughter, while in high school, she's graduated now, their friends used to self-diagnose. They used to go on Google, and then they used to go, oh my God, I think I have this, and I think I have that. And it was really cool to have that. So unfortunately, it degrades the people who actually do suffer from mental health. And we would really have to just, pick all these people up and just throw them in a psych ward and just have our way with them, because people are nuts. You're absolutely right. Can't wait for the movie about women dominating male sports. I'm sure it'll be that you can't. That's the thing too. It's so one-sided. You couldn't put a woman in the NFL or even the NBA. I mean, I would love to see the NBA and the WNBA go against each other. It's just like that stupid bitch in soccer who wanted to get paid as much as men's soccer players. Do you really think that Megan could go up against David Beckham or Cristiano Ronaldo or whatever and beat them? No. And I'm a woman. There's a lot of things that men are good at that women can't do, and vice versa. Stop trying to come into our lane. You have your own lane. Stay there. You're never going to have a period. You're never going to birth a baby. You're never going to be able to breastfeed. Get over yourselves. Stick in your lane. Do what you're good at. And men are good at a lot of sports. Men are good at a lot of sports. Hi, Psychotic Mongoose. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yes, you're crazy about boobs. Oh, bye, Joker. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out for a while. I appreciate you. Women soccer players get paid a higher percentage of the profits than men do. They don't want to get paid like men. They want to get... Why? Why do they get a higher percentage? Nobody watches that garbage. Nobody watches. I'm sorry. I'm a woman and I have no interest in watching any women's sports. None. I think it's boring. I think women who don't stay in their lane are obnoxious. You want to hear a hot take? Here's a hot take for you. I think women's sports announcers and sportscasters are obnoxious. I don't think, I'm sorry. I feel like they're a diversity hire. And when women are trying to talk about sports like that, men's sports, when you put a woman, and they're not even that attractive. Okay, maybe Erin Andrews. But when you put a woman on the sideline, it's dumb. First of all, people on the sidelines are stupid anyway. The questions the media ask is retarded. Oh, how do you feel about winning? Okay. I just don't. Oh, you know what? It does have the same vibes as Dodgeball. You're absolutely right. I can see that. Dodgeball was a good movie. That's true. Men can pee further. You guys have an advantage to pulling over on the side of the road and having to pee. We have to completely take everything down, pop a squat, and hope that nobody sees this, and two, that we don't pee on our pants. Okay? You really have to lean back a lot to pee in the woods. So yes. Oh, wait, correction. I'm crazy about actual female boobs. Oh, yeah, you do need to make that distinction, please, because I don't know. I don't know. Put a woman in the NFL or NBA in a skimpy outfit, and she will give them a run for their money unless you are against Dwight Howard. That's the thing, too. You'd have to make them look a certain way to, that's the thing. You don't want to see, no offense, you don't want to see a bunch of ladies that look like men playing basketball. I don't know what the fascination is. I don't know who is the WNBA's massive audience. Who are we like catering to? What is it for? Who is it for? That's what I want to know. Who is it for? I'm not watching it. So maybe the little girls that want to grow up and be basketball stars are watching it. Ladies do pee standing now. I think there's like a funnel thing that oh, wait, I get it. Got it. There are some ladies who pee standing up. You're absolutely right. Oh, good. I love that women sportscasters are such a joke. I know more about sports as a kid when I was super invested in sports. You can tell it's their job and not their passion. Yes, I agree. It annoys me. It's like, keep your mouth. Here's where I'm going to sound like a complete asshole. You know what? Keep your mouth shut and get in the kitchen where you belong. No, I just feel like there are other ways. Like women can be newscasters. I'm totally fine with that. I think women are great as newscasters. But a sportscaster, when they put that one lady on the on the show with like 5 men and they're just trying to be cool and fit in, it cringe. It's really cringy for me. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't watch it. I think it makes me giggle. Like it's cringy giggle. So anyway, that is a good reason not to transition into a woman you can pee further. There is your PSA for the day. Don't chop your knob off if you want to pee further. So yeah, women sportscasters are cringy. Okay. And it was funny too, because Ladyballers kind of shows what the media does and the way the media can portray something just to get a good story, just to, fit their agenda, if you will. So yeah. Anyway, movies to watch if you can. The Holdovers, Godzilla-minusone for sure, and Ladyballers if you can. I hear the High Seas is a good place for certain things, like Ladyballers and the Holdovers. Anyway, that is Mrs. Sassy's movie review for the week. P.S. You know what? I always count on you for the dad jokes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All of these women in men's spaces feels forced. Yes, I agree. I, as the tomboy, having always been into this stuff, looking at the state of men's entertainment, can't help but roll my eyes at these frauds. I like that you see that too. It just does feel forced. And I don't need to see myself in men's sports. I don't need to see a female ref in the NFL. I don't need to see that. We're putting females, what is batting? What are we doing in the MLB? I don't know, but I don't need to see it either. It's really silly, and it does feel forced. You're absolutely right. It feels forced. I just don't like it. Isn't there a plastic lady D swizzle stick? Yes, I was going to say that before I knew where Dempsey was going. I think he was being silly, but yes, we can pee standing up. There is like a swizzle stick, if you will, that you can just put there in the pee. I don't know though. Does it dribble down your leg? Oh, that's what you were talking about. Okay. I wasn't sure the avenue you were going because there are some ladies that can pee standing up. So anyway, those were really good movies. I enjoyed them. Highly recommend. All right, let's clear out some stuff here. Clear this out. Okay, so we're going to transition to Dylan Mulvaney real quick. Dylan Mulvaney got to be on the cover of Forbes magazine. Here, I want to pull this up real quick because Mulvaney Forbes cover. I want to see the picture because the picture, let's see if I can get here. Images. Where's the actual cover? Oh, well, this is just stupid. They had so I can't find it on Bing. Really? Because it has, gosh. All right, hang on, guys. I'm sorry. Hey, Low Specs. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I could sell a swizzle stick. I need to get my own merch going. Guys. I really do. I don't understand why I can't pull up the cover. Well, if you can spend here, let's see. Spend Forbes cover Dylan Mulvaney. I don't understand why the cover isn't here. This is so stupid. Well, let me see if I can get it a different way. Hold on a second. Just a moment. That's the Shiwi. Oh, isn't that what it's called? Oh, thank you. I did get the thing that you were talking about. Spock, thank you. All right, hold on. Oh, really? Come on, you guys. I have a lot of good stuff to talk about today, but I got to show you guys this real quick. Hold on just a moment. All right, we're getting there. My God. I don't understand why I can't find the stinking cover. Okay. Oh, here we go. Phew, worth the wait. Hang on. Where is this one? Yep, here we go. I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. 30 under 30. Meet the class of 2024. 600 go-getters across 20 industries. Okay, so I thought it had more on here. I thought it had something a little bit more, risque on here. But anyway, this is Dylan Mulvaney on the cover of Forbes magazine. Passable? Smash or pass here? Smash or pass? Anyone? I don't know. That F's me up a little bit. But then when you see this video I'm going to play and you don't see all of the, I think, Photoshop, you definitely can see where this person is a man. So let me go ahead and we're going to let her talk a little bit about. Oh, and then we have a fun video to play of her. Good Lord, is she. All right, let's. Flaccid pass, yeah. Throw overboard. Okay. Why are they pushing this person so hard? I mean, it's getting them increased sales and revenue. I can't wait till they find some dirt on them and they get canceled. I agree. I hate the fact that they're pushing this person so hard. You know what's so funny is Laverne Cox from The Orange is the New Black has been doing this dog and pony show a lot longer than Dylan Mulvaney. And I've never had that person shoved down our throat or anything, because I think that person, Laverne Cox, really just wants to have transition and be. Remember, I played the video where Laverne Cox was like, Dylan Mulvaney, you've got to just slow your roll because it's just way too much. Well, it's just way too much. Hey, Jacob, good to see you. Yeah, you heard me. Laverne Cox is her name. I think it's Cox, right? I'm pretty sure. And it's so edited that it makes them look like two different skulls meshed together. I know. And then you watch them speak a little bit, and then you can see all of the heavy duty makeup. But this clip right here, they're going to talk about how they got their start on, like, why they started to come out. Yes, the black chick from The Orange is the New Black. No way someone with this much exposure doesn't. I agree with you, but why they're protecting them, because then it's gonna completely F their agenda. All right, let's hear what they have to say. It's rather like cringy. All right.
Often I'm so glad that I've been able to find that throughout my life.
Here you go.
That's amazing. So tell me about what inspired your Days of Girlhood videos. And for everyone who doesn't know, can you please explain what they are and what they turned into?
Sure. Days of Girlhood was sort of a video series that I started because I was at the beginning of my transition and I was looking to all these iconic trans women, but not knowing how to get from point A to point B. And I thought, okay, well, why not, take my followers along on this journey? And it was originally supposed to just sort of be like comedy. It was supposed to be lighthearted and fun. And I think
transitioning from male to female is supposed to be lighthearted and fun. Good point. Remember, everything you have to push really hard ends up being a turd. I love that. You are absolutely correct. Good for you. He is so creepy. He is so creepy.
I think over this last year, I found a lot of vulnerability and depth that I didn't even know was there. And it's been really beautiful and also hard at times, but I don't regret anything.
Nadia, my girl, good to see you. It is Sassy Day today. Sundays are always for sassiness. We were just, talking about the lovely DM.
And you recently celebrated 365 days. I know not terribly recently, but tell me about the big party and the event you had there.
My God.
Oh my God. They had a party or event to celebrate a year as womanhood. Dude, I've been listening while doing yard cleanup, including roughly 3 kitchen bags full of dog poop. Funny how that's a blue job. Well, this goes along with cleaning up shit. And I appreciate you listening while you're cleaning up. Thank you so much for the support. Oh my gosh, you guys. So Dylan Mulvaney threw a party to celebrate their womanhood. Okay. All right. Let's just listen. I didn't know this actually. So wow. I know, Melvin, hang in there. Hang in there. We're going to do this together. I got to hear this party they threw.
Best night of my life.
Tell us everything.
So I knew that I wanted to go back to my roots, which was in theater. And we booked the Rainbow Room, which is an iconic venue in New York. And I wrote the show. I found incredible trans talent to put in the show. We had Jonathan Van Ness and Dominique Jackson. And it was like a birthday in so many ways, but it also.
Hi, Barry's Place. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying all the beautiful Christmas stuff at all the parks and stuff. If you guys love to watch theme park stuff, if you want to see what's going on for the holidays, check out Barry's Place. He's always hanging out at Disneyland and the other parks, just showing you how fun it can be, and makes us all incredibly jealous that we're not there with him. So you should check him out. Definitely. Thanks for stopping by. Rainbow. Yeah, a little on the nose. Oh, I know. Dylan never heard of proper contouring. Yeah. Well, and I showed, I think before you popped on, I showed the cover of Forbes where they looked fine because of all of the, oh, here you go. I'll be there tonight with Theme Park Casual, another great guy to follow, you guys. So you guys are going to be hanging out at Disneyland tonight. Definitely want to check that out. I love watching you guys at Disney, especially this time of year. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. But yes, check out Barry Place 28 and Theme Park Casual. Definitely give them a sub. You won't regret it. So they threw a party for themselves to celebrate 365 days of pretending to be a woman. Hey, good to see you, girl. I'm glad you're catching the live stream too. Thanks so much for hanging out. Good to see you. I guess on my birthday, I celebrate another year of being a woman. Is that what that is? Yes, I would say it's very good. That's cute. I like that. Good wordplay, Nadia.
Also was a way for me to show the world, like, this is actually who I am and what I do best.
Okay, nobody asked for you to show us who you are and what you do the best. Nobody friggin' asked for it. I didn't ask for it. Did you guys? No, nobody asked for it.
Talk to me a bit about your followers. Who are the people who are really paying attention to you, watched all your videos, and how are you able to connect with those fans?
I think of them as, we've got like the teenage girls, their moms, and their grandmothers. I really try to keep my content accessible to everyone. And, you know, whether somebody's trans or not, I just hope that they can watch my videos and feel inspired to.
Yeah, I can't anymore. Okay, so that wraps up our Dylan Mulvaney. Does he celebrate the 1 week a month to be a woman too? Of course he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. See, he gets to skip all that shit. And he gets to pee standing up. So, I mean, he's got the best of both worlds, I guess. Yes, so he is admitting a year ago he was a dude. See, I like that. Absolutely correct. Right there. Hi, Black Lives or Black Knives. Good to see you. What I do best is pretending to be something I'm not. Dylan Mulvaney, Oscars won. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. I wanted to say that too. There is no grandma watching this. I 110%. Actually, the only grandma that might partake in this to laugh at it with me would be my mother-in-law, who's a grandmother. But it would not be for the same reasons that this person thinks that they're watching it for. We would probably be shitting on her. So I do too. I want to pee standing up too. It's so much easier. Like I was saying, when you pop a squat, like in the woods, or if you like have to pull over to the side of the road, a man could go hide behind a tree. We've got to get behind the car door, and we have to make sure when we pull our pants down that we squat back just enough not to pee on ourselves. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Yeah, I kind of do think he looks a little bit like Michael Jackson. Oh, speaking of whiteface, we're going to transition in just a second to somebody who thinks it's okay to be white and who's not. But if it was the other way around, we would, let's talk about ladies' underwear. Much better topic. Yes. Get the Lady D swizzle stick. Yes. So that apparently is a thing. You know what? Here, let's see. Lady, is that really swizzle? Swizzle. Hold on. Oh. No. Nope, that's not right. It's something different. It's something different. A swizzle stick is actually a lady in the form of a stick that you can what's the word? Mix your drinks. All right, hold on. Shit, what is it called? Lady. How can a lady pee standing up? How can a lady pee standing up? Portable. What is this? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Oh, the shiwi. Thank you. The problem is shiwi. Okay, you're right. You're right. It's a lady funnel. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Shiwi. Here we go. Sorry, kids. Here we go. Got it. Okay, here. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Here you go. All right. Every lady would like this for Christmas. We would like a shiwi. Okay. So if anybody, have you really seen them at gas stations? Hi, Mike has bad knees. I hope you are feeling better and on the recovery. Those were popular for women when they deploy. I like that, actually. I think this is cool. I don't think there's anything. Oh, Chris said you'd make a mess. See, I'm wondering that too. I'm wondering if, oh, look, there's a picture right here of it being used. Oh, that's so funny. Do you guys see right there? Here, let me zoom in real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Oh, no, it's doing the wrong. Here, hold on. Oh, wait. Why is it going smaller? Oh, it's making the picture smaller. Sorry, not the meant the product. Anyway, here is a shiwi. Let's see if I can click on this. No. Wow. That is very interesting. So if anybody needs to pee standing up, women truck drivers use them. I think that there's nothing wrong with any of this. I think it's, White Bear sending me stuff. It's time. Try this. Hang on. Let's get out of here. My White Bear's always looking out for me. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Share this tab instead. Okay, ready? This is from our lovely White Bear. I hope I get one of the... Dude, I would totally send you one. Okay, here. This is from White Bear.
Drank a lot of water. I really have to go. People are waiting to tee off, and there's no restroom out here.
Guys, how many times has this happened to you? Come on, you know you can't hold it in that long. Don't worry, I've got the perfect gift for you. Introducing the Euro Club, the discreet sanitary solution for your urgent relief. Created by a board-certified urologist, it looks like an ordinary golf club, but it contains a special reservoir built into the grip to relieve yourself. The Euro Club comes with a special towel to keep your privacy. And it appears to everyone that you're just checking out.
Wait a minute. That, like, this isn't discreet? Are you kidding me?
Out your club. At first it seems comical, but believe me, when you really have to go, it's a lifesaver. Sanitary, leak-proof, easy to clean, and no more embarrassing moments in the bush.
Oh my God. You want 10 of them? Oh, everybody wants, Gravy wants 10. Oh my gosh. It was on Shark Tank? Did they pick it up? Oh my God, this is hysterical. I did not even think this was a thing.
Dramatically improve your golf scores for only $49.95. And when you order now, get a second Euro Club for half price. That's 2 for only $74.92. Club now at 866.
Well, I am so happy. Mrs. Sassy here for all of your gift ideas to get the loved one in your life, but it has to have a penis. I can't imagine using it, but not being able to clean it. I know, that's the thing too. It does look like a great idea, but getting it just clean, I guess you'd have to really bleach it. Like you'd have to like bleach. Well, here, Barry, you could carry this around and you don't have to pee at the park. Swing a club with urine in it. No kidding. $49.95. Just use a Gatorade bottle. I agree with you. That is really expensive. Have you ever wanted to pee out in the open? How about making eye contact with a fellow golf player while peeing? We have the perfect thing for you. Do they have one of these for pooping? No, they don't have one of these things for pooping, but if you had liquidy poop, you probably could. You probably could do just fine. All right, let's finish it up.
€9.99 for Euro. That's 86.
Just give me. Anyway, there you go, guys. So you could get a shiwi. Yeah, there is an official website here. Let's see.
$9.99 for Euro. The Euro Club, the only club in your bag, guaranteed.
Euroclub.dv, maybe. Look at them.
To keep you out of the woods.
Oh,
Drank a lot of water.
Hang on 1 second. Let's go. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, here you go, guys. I can't even believe. I'd really like to see if they're actually making a profit off of this. Here you go. Buy it now. How many times has this happened to you? You're playing 18 holes with your best buddies, drinking water, beer, sports drinks, etc. You're coming up to the third hole with no restroom in sight. There are no trees or bushes around, and you just have to go. What are you going to do? You're going to piss into a golf club. Wow. I really want, okay. As seen on TV. So it must just be, okay. Pee in one of the holes. Now, it's now 24. Yeah, they probably realized that they couldn't. Maverick. Hi, Maverick. I work for them, and yes, we had 42% revenue increase. Okay, you work for them. The ring is for your little hand sanitizer. Oh, okay. I've gotcha. Maverick, if you work for them, please give us a customer review because I know you had to have tried it. Oh, you guys, that's too good. Well, thank you so much for what happens if the lid? Well, here's the thing. I don't think you're supposed to use that club, but could you imagine if somebody was like, oh, I need to borrow a club, and they just grabbed the club and they started using it, and you're right, and it wasn't completely on top, like the top wasn't secure. That would be gross. They need one for different sports. Bowling ball you can piss in. Yeah, baseball bat you can piss in. See, all your bros break their 9-iron out of anger, but you can't become Euro Club full. There you go. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it definitely. Wow. Look at the way we transition over here. Speaking of transition, I want to play one more video real quick of our lovely Dylan Mulvaney. Right here, they posted a video. Women just sit around crying because of estrogen and female stuff. Check. Oh, you might be misogynist. Here, I'll show you what it says real quick. Oh my God, this is so stupid. You can use that club and the swizzle stick in unison. My dog. So either you're sneaking your piss in there or Jack Daniels, but can't do. Oh, smart. Very smart. Oh. Wait a minute. Gotta go. Getting interviewed for my. Oh, good job. Good job, my friend. Everybody go follow Nadia. She's always doing great things. She's been on tons of streams lately, popping around, doing her thing. She's great. So go follow her on Twitter. And she's on the Inside All Day podcast. That is her channel. So go give them a sub. But good luck. Have fun. And I will catch that stream when it comes out. All right, here we go. So right there. So it says X. So bad if women just sit around crying because of estrogen and female stuff. Check, you might be a misogynist. I'm just so tired of all this shit. Here, she's here. This warranted her stating, thank you, Bear. I know I always forget to say like, hit the like button if you guys can. I would appreciate it. Sassy refers to Cannoli's member as the 9-iron. That's right. That's right. Hit the like button, everybody. I would greatly appreciate you guys. Oh, you did see this, White Bear? This is ridiculous. This is so rude and such a slap in the face to women. Like, any woman who decides to record themselves crying like this is, come on, get a life. You're really trying to persuade us that you're a woman. Okay? You're not.
Today wasn't supposed to be a crying day. Why do I always feel like crying? Why do I always feel like crying?
The reason why you always feel like crying is because you've transitioned into a woman for social media clicks. And this is probably not what you wanted to do. You probably just wanted to be a gay theater man and be done with it. But no, you had nothing better to do during COVID. So you thought you would start this little old series called 365 Days of Womanhood. And now you're fucking stuck. So there, this is why I think you feel like crying, because this is all a freaking facade and you're sick of it and it's stupid.
Don't do it, Dylan. Don't you dare. No.
Okay, that's not offensive to women. Right, exactly. Look, I cry. I'm a woman, guys. You do feel like crying because you're insane. This right here is just poking fun. Poking fun at all of us women who actually do cry. Thank you. Yeah, it's very true. I think this is a lot of regret, but this is also like not serious. Like, you're poking fun at women who really do feel like crying for no reason. It's called hormones that you weren't born with. You were born with different set of hormones, honey, and you'll never feel like, yeah, exactly. You'll never feel like I feel as a woman. I'm sorry. That's the guy coming out saying, don't do it. Don't cry. You're right. You're right, because if I need to cry, I just cry. I sometimes I will like don't cry because I don't want to cry my eyelashes off. But Hold on. You feel like crying because you're not addressing your mental health issues. Exactly. Absolutely. I'm sorry. This has mental health written all over it. The difference between this person here and Laverne Cox is Laverne Cox did it quietly. She didn't make a big to-do out of transitioning. That's who they wanted to be. Yes, she wasn't going to hide it. It was very, out there that they were a trans person, but it's not their identity. It's not their identity. Yes, it was part of the Orange is the New Black show, but it wasn't. I don't feel like it was to check any boxes. I felt like it was a fine story. It didn't bother me at all. And Laverne Cox, listen, maybe I don't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember the show basing all of its publicity off of having a trans person. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I wasn't aware as I am now. Maybe it didn't resonate with me then. Maybe I missed it, but I don't remember any of that. These are the words someone says when they forget their Euro Club at home. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, this right here is also making fun of women. This is rude. I'm sorry. I take offense to this.
I feel a little better.
I feel a little better telling myself not to cry. Well, obviously you don't know what it's like to be a woman, because a real woman would just let themselves cry. Cry it out, because that's what you have to do. If you make a video and then post it to social media of yourself crying, you are not right in the head. This is to be shamed and mocked out of existence. Exactly. And that is just, it's rude. And they're not even really crying. That's the thing. They're not even really crying and having a moment. There is somebody who does post videos sometimes of their emotional situation, and it's Balin. She is a girl. She was on Dr. Phil. She openly has Tourette syndrome. And there are times where she will record herself having a mental breakdown moment, being upset because she had a really hard time trying to be out in public while she has Tourette's and her triggers and stuff. And she's trying to educate people. I feel like that's a little bit different. And I don't think she's doing it for attention. This person here, Laverne did it to feel right. Dylan did it for attention. Fuck that clown. I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. I do believe that there are a handful of people that really do suffer from, feeling like they're in the wrong body. Fine. But when you put everything on social media, and when Laverne Cox did have to tell Dylan to tone it down a little bit, it's a little bit too much. That's when you know you have a problem. And I feel like this video right here is such a fucking slap in the face. I can't stand this person. This is so rude. It's like, oh my God, don't be that woman. Don't be a woman. Don't be a woman. Don't cry for no reason. Women do cry for no reason. It's called hormones, especially when you're pregnant. It's hormones. I kind of experienced this after eating all that Indian food one time. I can't blame everyone. It's Vex's fault. Yeah. Always blame the brown girl. Anyway, this was rude, and I think this was very disrespectful, and it was stupid. It was really just stupid and in poor taste. It was in poor taste. Speaking in poor taste, we're going to do this, and then we're going to go to the Victoria's Secret thing. In poor taste, I don't know if you guys agree with me or not. I just, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Here's your example of whiteface, in my opinion. You've got blackface, cultural appropriation at its finest right here, people. But the shoe is on the other foot. Okay? Does that look like a black woman to you? Doesn't look like a black woman to me. It looks like maybe she's mixed a little bit, which I guess Beyonce is, right? Isn't her mom... Is she mixed? No, her mom is black, but she's a lighter skinned black, isn't she? Anyway, I digress. She looks like a white woman here. Her skin is very fair. I don't know how they did that. She's wearing a blonde wig. So, if the tables were turned and some white girl, she is mixed. Is her mom white? I know her dad is really dark, but her mom, I thought, had like kind of the curly hair. Is she mixed? Because isn't her mom mixed as well? So let me ask you this then. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. She is a white woman. Okay, fine. Here's my point then. Let's look at it this way. If you're biracial, I guess this is appropriate then? Is this appropriate? Because I guess if the shoe was on the other foot. See, now I'm speaking out of turn. Maybe it's okay because she's biracial. Maybe I have nothing here. I just felt like it was a little bit on the nose here of being very white. So, all right, well, let's move on. She's biracial. I guess she's allowed to lean into whichever side she wants. I just feel like if somebody who resembled more whiteness, you'd still tap that. That's fine. Listen, if you looked a little bit more white than your black heritage and you leaned into the black, would it be a problem? You know what? I agree with you. She is biracial. Those are the rules, right? Peach skin equals white. That's what I'm saying. I guess so. She's biracial. She can do whatever she wants. Let's move on. I guess it's not as big of a deal as I had thought. I don't know why the first thing I thought when I saw this was like, oh my God, she's trying to be white. But if she's biracial, which I guess I should have known, I don't know why I thought her mom was just light-skinned black. I don't know. Anyway. All right. Well, let's move on. Let's move on to an actual black woman. And then we're going to get into the Victoria's Secret stuff. Here, we're going to get into an actual black woman here. Leslie Jones. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, okay. Leslie Jones, who is just, I don't think very funny at all, said that she's been coming across men that can't get hard when it comes to having sex with her. Her mom does it. Light skin black. Okay. That's what I thought. And I think that's where Beyonce gets a lot of her features from, is definitely her mom. So, I mean, if you are biracial, I think that you don't have to follow the rules. So I take it all back, people. But this black woman right here says that she has a hard time finding a male companion, if you will. She has a problem getting the D. Leslie Jones is very handsome. Is very handsome. So she goes on to say, today's generation of men are weak, that they have erectile dysfunction. That's called being ugly. I know. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're 2% black. So how dark can I make myself? Well, according to Ladyballers last night, if you're just an 0.18% of something, you can lean into it. So that is totally fine. That might be because she looks like Patrick Ewing in drag. Oh my God, you're so right. You are so freaking right. She does. Leslie, why are you so? That's the thing. That's the thing. How are you even surprised? So she doesn't understand right here. This person doesn't understand. Oh, there you go. Why they can't get a male companion to take them to bed. Just going to leave it right there. I bet if they take the same guys and put them with Margot Robbie, they would not have any problem at all. You're absolutely right. Men having trouble getting around. I know. She's very, very stunned, you guys. She's very stunned that she is having trouble getting a male companion. Hi, good to see you, Madness Comic Network. Thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We're just hanging out talking about why Leslie Jones feels like she can't get a man aroused. I don't want to tell her. You're right. That is disrespectful to Patrick Ewing, who unfortunately was one of the greatest of all time, who I don't think ever won a ring. And the only reason I know about Patrick Ewing is because Mr. Cannoli was a huge Knicks fan back in the day when basketball was actually fun to watch. She looks like a gender swapped 50 Cent. We could do that. Let's do that instead. We'll leave Patrick Ewing alone and we'll take that. I'll say it, not attractive. Nope. People are saying it, not attractive. That's why you're having trouble finding somebody, because you are not attractive. So unfortunately, she doesn't understand that this right here is probably not going to get you. Danny DeVito is more attractive. Maybe. Yeah, he does. He does have kids. That's true. I mean, him and Rita Perlman, she's not that attractive either, but they're super cute together. That's a tad more. Wait, I'm more than a tad surprised Leslie isn't a bundle of swizzle sticks. I am too. I actually thought that she would be. This article actually surprised me because I really thought she was a bundle of swizzle sticks for sure. Patrick Ewing never won a ring because the Knicks built a team around him too late in his career. Yeah, you're right. He was great though, wasn't he? Watching basketball back in the day with Patrick Ewing and oh my gosh, who was the guy on the Pacers? Oh my God, they used to fight all the time. Anyway, and the Heat and all of that, just the rivalry that basketball teams used to have was so good. It was so good. Yeah, and Michael Jordan. I mean, he wasn't bad to watch either. But I'm headed to Disneyland. Oh, thanks. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for stopping by. Everybody definitely later this evening. Reggie Miller. Thank you, Gord. Everybody go check out Berry Place. Now that we're into the holidays, there's so much fun stuff to watch, but thank you so much for supporting my stream today. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. And I'm jealous that that's where you get to go. After this stream, I've got to get in the kitchen where I belong. So yes, Reggie Miller. It was always something. And it was always something with Miami Heat. And oh my God, the coach of the Miami Heat, Pat something. Oh my God, I'm terrible. This is what happens when a girl tries to talk sports. A girl that's not Cassie. Cassie knows her stuff. I'm not sure she could get a male companion. She probably has unrealistic expectations. She's not a 10, but can't expect to get a 10. Yeah, I agree with you too. I think you have to realize where you're at. I don't usually judge people based on their appearance, but to say you can't get a man because you're black. No, I don't think that's why. I don't think it's because she's black. I think the fact is that she looks like a dude. She's just right. I don't think she's saying it's because she's black. She just said that she's coming across men that can't get hard. And I think it's just because there's nothing really attractive there, unfortunately. There's somebody for everybody. I just don't know where she's looking. There are for sure dudes out there that will raw dog that, but like most women, they can't find a guy to tap it. They can't find the guy that meets the 100. Oh, I know. You're right. Oh, yeah. Don King. Very good. Hi, Stephen Brown. Thanks for hanging out with us. You're right. Totally looks like Don King's sister. That's the problem too. Women's expectations of what they think that they need in real life is so unrealistic. I mean, if you have a list. Oh my God, Vex. Holy shit. This bitch is what I imagine a vaginal chimney sweep looks like. How can I compete with that? I should end the stream right there. God. Vex, I love you, and this is why I love you. Girl, you are 110%. Yes, she went there, people, and that's why I love her for it. She needs a blind man. Maybe. I just don't know what she thinks she needs, and I do think that she's in Hollywood. She probably has certain expectations, and they're unrealistic expectations. Maybe Ryan Roger Athley would hit it. Oh my God, maybe. Can't she hook up with Barack? He's like writing women who look like dudes. Absolutely. But I don't know if she has the right undercarriage, if you catch my drift. Men can't be attracted to someone who's ugly inside and out. There is not a single redeeming quality about this insufferable bitch. Maybe it is. Maybe if she was like a nicer person and maybe funny and cool to hang out with, maybe it's not her looks. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's who she is that makes her ugly. And maybe she does need to just lower her expectations for sure. For sure. Oh, Dempsey is going to be on Ryan Roger Athey's reality-based music in a few. So everybody after the stream, go hang out with him. It's a great, great show over there. He keeps saying he'd like to get me on, but never asks. So I'm starting to take offense to it. All right. So we're going to stop sharing this screen and we are going to see what is next. I did really want to talk about Victoria's Secret real quick, you guys, because I think, let's get rid of that douchebag. Let's get rid of this. We're just going to clean up all of our, oh God, Leslie Jones, get out of here. Oh, we got to talk about girl baby dolls with men genitalia. So hang around for that. So if you guys weren't aware, Victoria's Secret got into some trouble this week because they didn't cater correctly to where is the article? Hold on. Well, shit. I don't want that. I had the everything pulled up. I apologize. I might need just a moment. Just a moment. Ryan tells everyone that he has the memory of Joe Biden. You'll have to remind him or forget. That's what Cannoli said too, that I need to remind him. But it's like, hey, so can I come on your show? So I don't know. We'll see. I know he did say that though too. That is fair. Okay, I lost. Wait, where is it? Did I lose? Hang on one second. Let me go back here. This is why I have I think this is what I want. This is why I have, yeah, here we go. This is why I have a Google Doc, kids. Always keep a Google Doc with all of your links. So I hear that Victoria's Secret item quality has degraded these days. You know what? I don't know. I am currently wearing a Victoria's Secret bra, and their quality has always been really good. That's why it's like $50 for a bra. However, they last. I have to say, I bought this bra probably 5 years ago. I need a new one, but it's still holding up just fine. So I think the bras are fine. I don't know. They make so many other things. I don't know how good their underwear are. They wear pajamas, lingerie. I don't know. But the everyday bra actually is holding up rather nicely. So yes. I don't know. So I think they're okay. It would be hard to cut ties with them because I do like their bras and stuff. But I guess I don't know where I stand now. I haven't been back to Target since they pulled that shit in June. So this person called Micro Dragons went through my favorite hoodie says pink on the front of it. Dempsey, you should wear that on the show next on Ryan's show. Okay, so Micro Dragons went into Victoria's Secret and had a very unfortunate experience. I went through a thoroughly dehumanizing experience at Victoria's Secret today due to my status as a trans woman. I was trying to find a cute bra at Victoria's Secret, and they made me wait until every cis woman. Oh, okay, right there. Oh, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. It's no big deal. I just love him. He's a doll, and he does mention it, and he mentioned it when he was on Beck. So if you can, it's not a big deal. I just laugh because he always says that a lot. Oh, real questions for the chat, which is superior, front or back clasp bras? Oh yeah, that is I've never actually owned a front clasp bra. I've always had back clasps. But yes, for the men in the chat. But if you are a nice woman, you would just unclasp it for them. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. All right, Dempsey. Thank you. Oh, gosh, you guys are too much. I was trying to find a cute bra at Victoria's Secret, and they made me wait until every cis woman. That's the first mistake right there. It's not cis women. It's just women, because we're real women, and we don't need to have an acronym in front of it. We don't need to have anything in front of it. We're just women. Had to wait until all the women left the dressing rooms before I could go into just one of them. They even made other cis women wait until I had my turn, so no cis woman would be in any of the other 5 rooms. Okay. So 2 parts to this. They did accommodate this person very well. First of all, here's a point for you right now. If you passed, like if Blair White walked into a Victoria's Secret without being famous, without people knowing who she was, if Blair White walked into a Victoria's Secret and wanted to try a bra on, nobody would think twice about clearing out the dressing rooms to allow her to go in because she's passable. So we're going to get into what this person looks like. And this person who's not passable, and yes, cis should be considered a slur. It's just to make themselves feel valid. Absolutely. It pisses me off. Cis is used to disparage normal people to other their opinions and stances. Resist the cis. Oh, I like that. Oh, I should do that as a shirt. It is a slur. So Victoria's Secret did accommodate this piece of shit by allowing them. They didn't even have to allow them to go in the dressing room because technically men are not allowed in the dressing room in women's clothing stores. So they actually went out of their way to make this person feel comfortable, letting them try something on in the dressing room. Mind you, I don't know what they were trying on. You can't try on underwear because that's disgusting. So all you really could try on is a bra. Let's keep going. Oh, wait. Make them call you normal. Yeah, it makes their head to explode. Or how about just a woman? I'm just a woman. Woman. I don't expect any meaningful change to come of this tweet. I just needed to put my experience into the public sphere as a warning to other trans people, men and women. Please spread this word in hopes of some use to somebody. Oh, do I have my things up again? Damn it. Okay. So you mean to tell me that you went into Victoria's Secret with no tits and a dick and were offended that they wanted to safely remove all women with breasts and vaginas from the changing room so you could go in there, so it didn't make them feel uncomfortable? Sounds to me like they did a great job of accommodating both genders, if you will. I don't see a problem with it at all. But of course, there's always a problem. Okay, hold on a second. We're sorry to hear about your, this is from Victoria's Secret. Oh, let me share this. Sorry. Moving all around. We're sorry to hear about your experience in our store and would love to speak with you directly. Oh, it's just a regular, just a bot response. Okay. This is, hang on real quick. Okay. This is the person right here. We're going to go to their page. Hang on. This is the person who started shit. Here you go. Right here. Let's see if we could find this person. Micro Dragons. We're gonna pull this up. Hold on one second. Apparently this person has some sort of fetish and probably was in there for the wrong reason. If I can find it. Micro Dragons. Oh, did they take their page down? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hang on. It looks like they might have taken their page down. I think the front clasp is sexier, but I can undo a back clasp one-handed if that counts for anything. Hey now, look at you. You don't hear about women to men transitioning having any trouble using men's dressing rooms, but in that case, they probably demand all the guy left so they didn't feel threatened. Yeah, because it's. Oh, I know your eyes are burning. I'm sorry, zombie. I believe they scrubbed the account. Yeah, I think so. Let me pull back up that other thing I had because I accidentally. These are screenshots from that person's account. Here we go. Okay, so that's the one we were on. Okay, so Victoria's Secret is facing a boycott after they issued an apology to a trans-identified man who complained that they were mistreated at one of their stores. The man says he's been prevented from using the changing room while females were present. Apparently, there was a lot of things where this guy was like really, really kinky, and he oh, here. Wait. Here you go. This is the person right here. So this is the person that wanted to go into the changing room. This man does not belong in any changing room near women, much less where women are trying on underwear. Yeah, this is gross. That's the person right there. Trigger warning, tits and ass. What is this in the middle? This is just disgusting. So anyway, oh, bye, Gord. Good to see you. I'm wrapping up anyway soon. I wouldn't let my dog near this thing either. So I guess one more time. At the end of the day, it's come out that this person is pretty cringe and kind of just has a weird fetish anyway. And right here, it says spending time with Miku and horny fruit. I mean, this person doesn't seem like they want anything else but attention. So Victoria's Secret has nothing to apologize for. I feel that they handled it right. They made sure that it was safe for both parties. Okay. And if you want to be a fucking moron and prance around dressed up as a girl when you're not, and you want to be accommodated, I think Victoria's Secret did a pretty good job. So that's all I have to say about that. However, speaking of the wrong body parts on things, I have a perfect Christmas gift for that young child in your life. If you guys, I don't know if anybody has children here, but I wanted to show you guys these baby dolls right here. Here you go. They are baby dolls with penises, so you can have the best of both worlds. I'm pretty sure my daughter had the doll on the right here. I forget what the name of the, I forget what the name of the dolls are. But she collected all of those. So let's see. That's a little jarring to the subject in question. It's about properly applied leverage from the thumb underneath and then moving it. Oh, you guys are talking about taking off bras. I mean, are the Victoria's Secret changing rooms open air or something? Are the no, maybe, yes. So they are very discreet. I will tell you that. They're very well done. You get like, when you're trying on a bra, you actually get like one of the workers there that will accompany you. They actually do size you for you. They'll do the whole measuring tape. They make sure you're getting the right bra. They do fittings for you. So yeah, you could see a woman. I don't think it's necessarily appropriate to walk out of a changing room to look at the full mirror, to look at bra and underwear. I don't think that's necessary. But if you wanted to, yes, you should feel comfortable and safe. But the way that they do it, they run a really tight ship, a really good ship over there. They really make you feel great as the customer. So they're not open like that. I think you have to walk through a door to get to them. I don't go very often, but next time I go, I'm going to document it for you guys. I do need to get a new fitting. So I don't want to live on this planet either. And I would slap the shit out of someone if they got that for my kids. Now, sometimes you wonder if these things are real. And Vex had sent this to me and she's like, oh no, this is for real. I forget the name of this doll here on the right, but my daughter collected those and I can't freaking remember the name of those dolls. Yes, they will grope you for free if you'd like. Yeah, no problem. Anyway, so this is what the world's coming to, you guys. So you can see yourself everywhere. If you are a little girl who dreams, if you're a little boy, who dreams of being a little girl, this doll will make you feel more at home. So if you guys are looking for a Christmas gift, so here's what we have so far for Christmas. We have the LGBTQ trans nutcracker. We have Black Santa in a wheelchair. We have White Santa in a wheelchair. We have the Shiwi. We also have the golf club that you can piss in. We have baby dolls with dicks. So listen, consider me your personal shopper. I am getting you all the ideas that you guys need for the holiday, for the loved ones in your life. So yes. Yep. Okay. So how long before a straight up dude wants to get a bra sizing job at Victoria? Ooh, you know what? That's a really good point. And it's so funny. It's so funny. Last night in Ladyballers, it was kind of like you weren't allowed to say no to that. If this person tells you, even though they look like a full dude, muscles and all, hairy legs and everything, and they just have a wig on and they say they're a chick, you have to abide by it or you're a transphobe. So I wonder if this really did want to happen and a straight up dude wants to get a job like that and pretend they're non-binary. That's a really good point, because they would probably face some sort of discrimination suit if they didn't hire the person. So good point. You're absolutely right. It's really crappy. It's really crappy. I mean, we are just send the asteroid. You're absolutely right. Just send the asteroid, because it's done. It's done. All right. Oh, and that person was trying to find a cute bra, by the way, but they have no tits. So I don't know what they were. They were flat chested. It's not like a heavier trans person who's grown tits from like estrogen and stuff. Sometimes you can build a chest from that, but it wasn't even. Oh, I want to show this real quick. And then we'll kind of wrap up the stream. They should. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give that to everybody. Let's just do that and get it over with. This preschool teacher makes students call her Mix, MX, and use they, them pronouns because she thinks she's non-binary. She then gets taught a lesson from a 3-year-old. This is good. I like this. Let's see. I am not a transphobe. Trust me when I say there's absolutely zero fear of trans people within me. I just find them to be off-putting. I agree. There was somebody at a store that walked in front of me at Ulta, and they looked like they were in a Halloween costume. God bless them. They look like they were in a Halloween costume. It was a dude trying to dress as a girl, and it was just insulting. It's like, I want to take them and go, listen, if you want to do this right, you can't do X, Y, and Z. It looked like a bad Halloween costume. So we're going to play this last video, and then we're going to wrap things up here. So this person got schooled by a 3-year-old, and I absolutely love it. I'm just so sick of these fucking people. I am so sick of these people. I'm sick of the way that they're talking to our kids. It's just not a good look. Let me make sure the volume's up here. All right, here we go.
Okay, guys, I can't. This is too funny. So I'm at work, and those of you who don't know me, I use they, them pronouns, and I'm a preschool teacher. So instead of using Mr. or Miss, we use mix. So the kids have been really awesome.
And mix, they do MX. Like, that's their pronouns, not MR or MISS or MRS. It's MX. So it would be MX and then their name. Oh, bye, Dempsey. Good to see you. Good luck on your show later. Everybody go follow Dempsey on the socials. He'll be posting where he's at, and go hang out with him. Thank you so much. I appreciate you always stopping by. Matt, you're late, but I love you anyway. I love you anyway. About to wrap up the show, but thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. It's always good to see you. Okay, director mix. This is friggin' disgusting.
I'm doing that. I work with 3 and 4-year-olds.
Poor 3 and 4-year-olds are just babies. They're just babies being all discombobulated in their brains.
One of my kiddos came up to me and he goes,
One of my kiddos. Oh, I hate this. You too, Dempsey. You too, Dempsey. Oh, it's okay. I love you. I love you anyway. You're here. That's all that matters. You showed up. I appreciate you. These little babies, 3 and 4-year-olds, are so impressionable. They'll believe anything. This is so sad.
goes, are you mixed up?
Yes.
Are you mixed up?
Yes.
I was like, no, sweetie, I'm not mixed up. I just use mix instead of Mr. or Mrs. And he's like, okay, I was worried.
You should be worried. You should be worried because this person is fucking mixed up. They are mixed up. There is no reason why you need to have pronouns mixed. They, them is so stupid. Oh my God. I can't. The they, them stuff is so cringy and ridiculous and messed up and screams, I need mental help. Yes, she's effed in the head. She's effed in the head. I'm sorry. Just stop it. These poor babies, they don't know any better. Stop it. Leave them alone. And these people are allowed to be teachers. Oh, I know. That's what made me cringe. One of my kiddos. I did not like that. I did not like that at all. It was disgusting. It really made me cringe. I agree with you too. Get them out. I would never. Like, I'm sorry, but when my daughter was younger, if this was her teacher, I would say no, thank you. I would say no, thank you. I know. You know what's funny though is my daughter wears a fake piercing there. She loves it, and I'm just like, not a good look. I don't like it, but it's fake. She can take it in and out when she wants, but she's been wearing a septum fake piercing for like a couple years now. But she's crazy. She's got mental health issues too, but maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. We do need to reopen them, but we need to reopen them where they are compassionate and they actually are taking care of people. Because the problem is so many of them are just trashy places. They do not take good care of the people. They abuse them. And we need to reevaluate mental health facilities, but we also don't have good mental health resources either. They're very, very limited, very limited. And if you do find them, they're not top notch. You should get her a leash for it. I know. So anyway, I think that's all we had for today. Yeah, that was good. That was a good show, kids. I had more stuff to talk about, but we'll save it for next week. Let's see. We do have some things coming up that I'd like to promote. But I know, what's his name? Copa. Copa's doing a chill stream later tonight. Vex Electronica, my friend, which, by the way, you can still donate to her legal aid fund if you'd like to. She is on Mr. Brown Alliance starting here soon. We've got Dempsey over on Ryan Roger Athy's show. That's okay, Matt. Don't worry about it, babe. Don't worry about it. We all have busy lives. We all have busy lives. I'm telling you, especially during the holidays, which is probably why I'm not going to be doing one on Christmas Eve. It's not like I am saying all pierced people are a certain way, but more often than excessive tattoos, piercing, yes, I agree. It is I know that's what you're right. It is excessiveness. Excessiveness is where it's at. If you want one or two, I have a couple of tattoos. I have a couple of piercings, all in regular spots though. I think it's okay. But you're definitely right. I know. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's see. Tomorrow night, MMM, they are doing Die Hard 2, which apparently is a Christmas movie. I watched it last night with Cannoli. We did our rewatch. So hang out with them tomorrow if you would like. Let's see. What do I have coming up this week? Nothing this week. We were going to do a Cannoli. Oh, look. Thanks again for all the shout outs. Y'all got me over 200 subs, Mark. See, we do love you, Whitey. He's my favorite white bear. He's going to be something special. He's going to be something special. Mr. Brownlink, there you go. I know Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It definitely is a Christmas movie. I understand that. And we watched it as a Christmas movie. I know you are my favorite white bear. And thank you, Shieldwell. I appreciate you. So yeah, you guys can watch that tomorrow. MMM. Let's see what else is. Yes, you did learn so much about pee and bra. Oh, there you go. Koba is celebrating his 1,000 subscribers stream tonight. It's a chill stream. Thank you, Melvin, for always putting these links in here. I appreciate you. So we were going to do a Cannoli connection this Friday, but it's just with the holidays and stuff and lining people. We're just going to take a break. So no stream this week. Of course, as I don't know if you guys missed it or not, we were supposed to do our female perspective show just this past Friday night. But once again, schedules didn't link up. Holidays are busy. So we are going to reconvene in January. I will be doing a Mrs. Sassy Sunday stream, of course, next Sunday at this time. And then that Monday, I will be on MMM reviewing Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the original, because I am going to see the god-awful prequel Wonka and doing a movie review. So I have a busy month coming up. I'm going to try to get some movie reviews out there, try to watch some more shows. I don't know, celebrate the holidays. There's a lot of stuff to do. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. As always, I greatly, greatly appreciate you guys taking the time out of your Sunday to hang out with me. And as always, stay sassy. Love you guys. Bye.